Hey Collective Con, it's your boy Badr here on the show floor, and I'm standing with Andrew Robinson. He's an Eisner Award-winning comic artist, painter, multimedia artist. He's got an amazing signature painted art style that has graced the pages and covers of hundreds of comic books for the likes of Marvel, DC, Dark Horse, Image, you name it, he's done it. He's here at Collective Con with us. I'm excited to talk to him. Andrew, it is always a pleasure seeing you here, man.
Hey, good to see you again, man.
Andrew, at this point, you're like a veteran, a veteran talent of the show. Some might not know that you were born and raised in St. Augustine, less than an hour from here.
Right.
Did you ever have anything like this growing up? I mean, what does it feel like having a reason to come back to your home state and partake in an event like this?
It's really cool, especially come back to Jacksonville. I actually went to high school in Jacksonville, Allen Neese High School. Even like I get to see some friends from my art class, which is great. Yeah, it's good to be back.
Now, Andrew, I mentioned in the intro, you're kind of a master and a jack of all trades when it comes to art mediums. I mean, pencil, ink, watercolor, charcoal, etc. I'm curious about what's the decision-making process like when deciding on what medium or art, art tool that you're going to use. Is it based on the project? Is it more of a gut instinct? Is it input for editorial? How do you go about approaching a project and what tools you'll be using?
I kind of go with whatever feels right, but also it's what the publishers ask for. So as a cover artist, sometimes they want it to be just, a black and white traditional inked cover with Photoshop colors.
What about?
But other times they want something a little more realistic, so then I go for a painted piece, and I might even take reference shots, get models, get the lighting just right, and again, try to make it a little more realistic.
Yeah. Now, I think a lot of people know you from, especially in the know, that appreciate comic books and original graphic novels. I think a lot of people will know you from your work on the 5th Beatles original graphic novel, which I believe is what won you that Eisner. I think it's safe to say that music plays a big role in your art. There's a certain sense of musicality to your artwork. Could you, I guess, talk a little bit more about the role that music plays in your art and what type of music that you listen to when creating?
Well, as far as music and my taste, it's very eclectic, kind of all over the place. As of late, I listened to a lot of Brian Jonestown Massacre. And then a spin-off from that is Tess Parks. Really like her a lot. For me, getting to that initial idea and drawing for a cover and designing, it's not just the drawing and trying to get all that correct, but there's you need sort of an emotion to it to really get through and have people not just like the drawing, but they have to feel something.
Yeah.
And so it's nice to get the right soundtrack and the mood that just kind of gives you that extra something that it's not really, it's hard to describe. It's not really something you see, but again, it's something you feel.
Let me ask this, because you've got prints of your variant cover for Absolute Martian Manhunter. What kind of music was either playing, or what music, what kind of music does this image evoke for you?
Right. Me, it's just kind of like that space, psychedelic rock, yes, is a good way to put it.
Yeah, well said. All right, Andrew, I said in the intro, I could probably spend a lot more time going through your accolades, but you've been working in comic books for 30 plus years. How do you keep the energy high? How do you, what keeps you excited about the industry and the art form that is comic books?
For me, it's just telling good stories, and hopefully reaching the people that appreciate, the way you draw, the way you tell a story, the way you have your own sort of angle and style, and again, I wish I was just faster, because I've got a lot of stories to tell, but unfortunately, I like to draw pretty pictures, and trying to make everything look pretty takes time. And
absolutely. I think we can all appreciate the fact that you do take your time and put a lot of thought and energy into it. I want to talk about, speaking about your own stories and original stories and whatnot. Your latest project, Stand Still, just came out. It's collected in this very nice and very interesting horizontal hardcover. Can you tell the people at home what the story's about?
It's kind of a tech noir story, and I can go ahead and tell the spoiler. It's a guy gets this device which can actually stop time. But I mean, there's some limitations to that. But then, if you could stop time, what would you do with it?
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, the story, I'm sure, is amazing. And one other thing for sure, the pictures are going to be as pretty as Andrew Robinson said. But
if you get the hardback, then you can see it in the format it was meant to be seen in,
Yeah.
which is horizontal.
which I don't think there's a lot. I think that's what makes this unique. You don't see a lot of collected editions printed in that horizontal format. There's only like a handful that come to mind for me. But Andrew, this has been great. For the folks at home, catch Andrew Robinson. If you're ever at a convention like CollectiveCon, get a chance to stop by. It is a mandatory. See all the amazing art he's got. Andrew, this has been great. Thank you.
Hey, Badr, thank you.
Yeah, man.